We'll ask Dr. Amani Jamal to join me for just some last remarks. And we're hoping that the session upstairs is wrapping up and they'll join us. So I might send somebody up and it'll take us 2 minutes. If you don't mind checking. This is going to be very brief. My name is El-Amine. I'm the Assistant Director here at the Institute, and I wanted to just say a couple of thank yous and just mention how this collaboration with Princeton and with the BOP Center for Peace and Justice went, and then I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Amani Jamal to just also say a couple of words. So we all know that we all came together as a result of this collaboration, and we feel like it's been a big success. And the two partners, the BOP Center for Peace and Justice at Princeton and the Assam Faris Institute here at American University of Beirut. It's been something that has been going on for the last 2 years, and it's entailed conferences, scholarly exchanges, obviously calls for papers that has transpired, and then we've had these conferences to present them. We want to continue this collaboration. We think that this has been successful on two different ways, and one of them is the social justice lens that we looked at the Arab world in this post-uprisings since 2010, and the other one has been this collaborative work between Princeton and AUB. With that, I'm going to hand it over to Amani, and just before I hand it over, I want to thank some people specifically that are from the Institute that worked very hard to get this conference together. Of course, the coordinator of the program, Layla Abalan, who isn't here, but I think it'll come down in a little bit. Sarah Jamal, our communications team, including Bayan Jabir, Rabia Mahmasani, and Michael Heyer. So if you don't mind giving a hand for all of those people. They worked very hard. Thank you very much, and I'll hand it over to Amani.
Thank you so much. This has been a really wonderful and terrific conference, and I'm really happy that we were able to bring so many people together, really share research, learn from one another, and have really meaningful conversations over the last 2 days. I also have some thank yous to go around. First and foremost, I want to thank the Mamdouha Bopst Foundation for supporting this collaborative initiative. This was part of the vision of Mamdouha Bopst, who passed away last year, is to see these type of international exchanges, if you may, between the two institutions, between institutions in the United States and in Lebanon. So in many ways, this is really a result of a vision and a hope that these type of exchanges would happen. I also want to thank two people on the Bopst Foundation board. Mrs. Randa Haffar, who's the niece of Mrs. Mamdouha Bopst. She also sits on the Board of Trustees of the American University of Beirut, and Chuck Goodfellow. They too were very instrumental in ensuring and helping this collaboration come to being. So I want to basically thank them. Like Rayan, I want to thank the Assam Faris Institute for hosting us, for really putting together a state-of-the-art conference, handling all the logistical details. That stuff is never easy. So everybody from the communications team to the administrative team, and especially the people that we've been working with and interfacing with for most of the time, Layla and Sarah, we want to thank you very much for everything that you've done. And on our end, although they're not here, I do want to thank Wendy Brill and Karen Finn, who've also been corresponding with the team here in Lebanon to ensure that this collaboration is a success. So if they're ever watching this, they know that we are very appreciative of their efforts. I want to thank all of you for coming. I know it's not easy to travel these days to the region or leaving the region. I want to thank you for coming here and being with us. I also want to thank the AUB community for coming out and joining us. It's been a really, again, remarkable 2 days of conferences. And I just want to make a shout out to all the scholars who are working on the Middle East. Oftentimes when I'm at conferences, people say, you know, I'd love to do research in the Middle East, but I'm really worried. I'd love to be in the Middle East, but it's so dangerous. I'd love to do research in the Middle East, but the data is so bad. And, you know, we could do it somewhere else and it's much easier and the payoffs are much larger. And for you guys to continue to stay in the field, bringing us fresh data, fresh ideas, capturing what people are saying, I mean, that is an accomplishment in and of itself. And I just want to commend the field of Middle East politics and Middle East studies more generally for the great work that you guys are all doing. And I do want to make another shout out to my colleagues from Princeton who are here with us, Helen Milner, Steve Macedo, and Mark Beisinger. They came out and joined us, and I'm very appreciative of their time that they're spending here. So. And then finally, I want to say that we're very much looking forward to continuing this collaborative exchange, and, you know, maybe building on the themes that we already have, expanding the themes from social justice to include other themes, maybe think about other targeted types of workshops that will be catered or designed to address specific needs or specific intellectual issues or substantive interests and things of that sort. But nevertheless, we see this as the beginning of what hopefully will continue to be a very fruitful collaboration. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Imani. Thanks so much. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks to a lot of you.
No.
Yes, absolutely.